Well, some North Austin neighbors and first responders are on alert for that next round of rain.
Last year, flooding on Mearns Meadow Boulevard damaged dozens of homes. KVUE's Isabella Basco was following up with one neighbor there about how this weather is making him a bit nervous. Isabella?
Well, Brian and Ashley, it was earlier today that we saw a City of Austin employee checking out this bridge here on Quail Valley, basically checking for those hot spots, making sure that the water wouldn't flow onto the roadways. That's a valid concern considering this neighborhood has faced flooding in the past, with the City of Austin kickstarting a nearly $20 million project aimed to reduce flooding in the area. Last April, North Austin homeowner Dustin Grant filed reports and concerns about limbs and trees falling into this creek beside his home, following last year's February freeze.
They weren't necessarily responded to promptly, and it resulted in a flood. So now, after that, really just trying to push the city a little bit into making sure that the maintenance is kept up with.
The City of Austin kickstarted a nearly $20 million project to reduce flooding for houses and roads near Little Walnut Creek, which will include a pipe to carry floodwaters and upgrades to wastewater pipes. The city says the project will benefit homes since some will no longer be in the floodplain. For the others that will be, flooding is much less likely to happen. But with weather like this, preparation is always top of mind for Grant.
Checking the weather, checking the property, checking with my neighbors, making sure they're okay.
For any Central Texans living in neighborhoods with creeks running behind them, Pflugerville Fire Chief Nick Perkins has advice if they've also seen any additional trees fall from the ice storm.
It's getting in there and removing those dead trees and those limbs that have fallen. And if you can't do that physically, there are services that'll come out and do that for you. And it goes a long way to reducing, several hazards that you could find yourself if you live up against kind of like a wildland area or a creek or something like that.
But Grant is also making a plea to city leadership.
Please, if anybody from the city is looking or watching, continue to be attentive, get workers out here, clear the debris, and keep us flood free.
And the city also telling us that they have been inspecting this area and they have noticed a few locations with debris. Some work orders have been issued to remove it, and a permanent camera has also been installed to provide updates. Back to you, Brian and Ashley.